Eala begins Macau Masters campaign. Filipino tennis ace Alexandra Alex Eala begins her campaign at the Macau Tennis Masters at the Macau Forum in Macau, China Saturday. Playing for Team Li Na in the two-day exhibition tourney, WTA World number 53 Eala teams up with ATP number 253 Jerry Shang in the mixed doubles at 2 p.m. Eala and Shang take on WTA World number 9 Mira Andreeva and ATP number 182 Yibing Wu, who play for Team Conchita Martinez. According to the tournament website, all matches follow a format of best-of-3 sets, with a tiebreak in the final set. Winning requires a minimum of 10 points and a 2-point lead over the opponent. Assigned as team captains for this event, Chinese legend Li and Spanish great Martinez are International Tennis Hall of Fame inductees in 2019 and 2020, respectively. The 43-year-old Li won 9 WTA titles including 2 Grand Slams, while the 53-year-old Martinez seized 33 WTA titles including 1 major. 2 men's singles matches are to be played on day 1, too. Shang takes on ATP number 14 Alejandro Davidovich Fokina of Team Martinez in the first game right before the mixed doubles, while Hugo Humbert of Team Li battles Wu in the second match to cap off the day. Eala will return to action on the second and final day on Sunday, facing the Russian Andreeva in a singles match at 2 p.m. After which, a men's singles match between Shang and Wu will be played and the last one between Humbert and Fokina. This Macau tournament will be Eala's final one for 2025, capping off a breakout year in the WTA where she reached a new career-best top 50 and winning a gold medal at the 33rd Southeast Asian Games. Eala will next compete at the ASB Classic in New Zealand from January 5th to 11th and at the Kooyong Classic in Melbourne from January 13th to 15th, warming up for her debut at the Australian Open, which rolls from January 12th to February 1st. The lights of Macau have a way of turning every beginning into a spectacle. Neon reflections ripple across glass towers, old Portuguese stone streets breathe beside modern arenas, and the city hums with a promise that something important is about to happen. On this stage, Alexandra Alex Eala steps forward, racket in hand, to begin her Macau Masters campaign, not just another tournament appearance, but a chapter shaped by ambition, patience, and the quiet courage of believing you belong. For Eala, the journey to Macau is never just about geography. It is about momentum. Every tournament she enters carries the echoes of early mornings on practice courts, the discipline forged far from home, and the expectations of a nation that has learned to watch her matches with collective breath held. When she walks into the arena, she brings with her more than technique and footwork. She brings a story still being written. The Macau Masters greets players differently. It is intimate yet intense, glamorous but demanding. The crowd sits close enough to hear the scrape of shoes and the sharp exhale after a long rally. For a player like Eala, whose game thrives on rhythm and intelligence, this closeness matters. It sharpens focus. It turns every point into a conversation between athlete and audience, between intention and execution. Eala begins her campaign with the calm of someone who understands that beginnings are not meant to be rushed. Her warm-up strokes are measured, deliberate. Each forehand is a reminder of countless repetitions, each backhand, a testament to growth earned the hard way. She does not play to impress the city. She plays to honor the work. From the first serve, it is clear that this campaign is about asserting presence. Eala's movement across the court feels purposeful, as if she is mapping out not just angles but possibilities. She constructs points patiently, opening space, inviting errors, and striking when the moment feels right. There is maturity in her choices, an understanding that winning at this level is as much about restraint as it is about power. Yet Macau, like tennis itself, does not offer easy paths. Every opponent brings their own hunger, their own story, their own belief that this moment could be theirs. In the longer rallies, Eala is tested. Legs burn. Decisions must be made in fractions of a second. It is here, in the grind, that her campaign truly begins, not with highlight winners, but with resilience. Between games, she glances toward her box, then back to the court. The noise fades. What remains is the familiar language of the sport: bounce, toss, strike. Point by point, she builds confidence, Not in grand gestures but in small confirmations, that her timing is there, that her instincts are sharp, that she can adapt when patterns break down. The Macau Masters also represents a meeting of cultures, and Eala embodies that intersection. Trained abroad, rooted in Filipino pride, competing on an international stage in Asia's most vibrant crossroads, she carries multiple identities with ease. Her presence in the tournament is a reminder that modern tennis is global, and that talent shaped in one corner of the world can shine anywhere. As the match unfolds, moments of pressure arrive like sudden storms. Break points. Long deuce games. A crowd that leans forward collectively. Eala responds not with panic, but with clarity. She resets. She breathes. She trusts the process that brought her here. When she lands a crucial serve or threads a passing shot down the line, it feels less like defiance and more like confirmation. Win or lose, the beginning of a campaign is always symbolic. It sets tone. It reveals intention. In Macau, Eala's intention is unmistakable: to compete fully, to learn constantly, and to leave the court knowing she gave herself every chance to succeed. She is not chasing perfection. She is chasing progress. Off the court, the city continues its rhythm. Lights flicker on. Traffic flows. Life moves. But inside the arena, time stretches differently. For Eala, each game is a small universe where effort meets opportunity. The Macau Masters does not promise outcomes, it offers stages. And she accepts the invitation. As her campaign opens, one truth stands out. Eala is no longer defined by potential alone. She is defined by presence, by preparation, by the willingness to step into challenging spaces and say, with her play, that she belongs. Macau is simply the next place where that message is delivered, one rally, one match, one beginning at a time.